All right, welcome back to Space Engineers 2. This could be Vertical Slice 2.3, Episode 6. And I did get this guy all done. And on the dock, I've got him some solar on it now. Added a little bit of extra armor to the front because I'm going to turn it into a mining ship. I don't have those drills yet, but we'll get there. And then this thing just showed up. It was floating up in the sky somewhere earlier today, and I spent the whole day doing it. So this is my version. I've already chopped the old one down, rebuilt it from scratch, added a bunch to it. So obviously it came with no solar. It had one Gatling and now is 6. I have a little dock in the back for my miner. There'll be another dock for a small fighter eventually. I've started armoring it, lightly armoring it, got plenty of solar. It's a little light on battery because I still can't make the proper large grid battery, and that thing uses an absolute crap ton of power. But I threw in as much as I could. It's got 12 megawatts. It came with one single battery, so 4 megawatts. I added an ore detector. It had a survival kit, but it was not piped, and this is the only place I could put it to get it to pipe. And I did add an O2 tank, a hydrogen tank, and the small H2O2 because I also haven't learned that. And then inside, I changed this up. So this used to be, you'd walk around on one side. This was a smelter on this side. Now it has a full-size assembler in here. The smelter got moved back there. I have a gear forge. Oh. Okay, I guess I gotta crouch to get to it now. I have a gear forge in here. See, I was just throwing batteries anywhere I could get them. I got a bunch in there, and then I got a couple in here. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a nice. At some point, that'll be a large battery. There'll be a large battery downstairs. I need to armor this front as well because it's gonna. I mean, 6 guns. It'll be easy for me to take down. It does have a reactor. I haven't put any fuel here. And then, yeah, no, that's it. Let's put at least a little bit of fuel in it. We have to go back to, I guess, the planet and do missions there, which means I got to take that guy down to Valus Reach. So I'll need to take some materials. One of the missions wants us to build a Gatling, at least one, so I'll take all the materials for that. Let's do this. So the center line. It's got a lot of storage. Okay, where's the reactor? There it is. And now let's find uranium. So let's put... Hey! I said alt, you bastard! Okay, let's try this again. Alt. About 100 in there. I've got 18 megawatts of solar on this thing, so it's got plenty to charge with. It's a lot. I'm using it as my top armor. A little bit. It's the same as this. This has 18 megawatts also, so it's got the same amount of power. Okay, let's grab the mats that we'll need to build one of those. I don't know if we need to build 2, but we'll see. Gee. Well, here, let's just do it this way. Okay, 10 motherboards, 20 motors. Those 2 things I definitely can't easily get down there. I only have 5. Okay, you do that. I want to say it said 30 of these. Yeah, I guess I'll take all the steel plates I have. 20 motors. I'm holding Alt, you dum-dum. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so now we can build one of those if we need to build one. If that's what it is, it's going to have us do. I need to check that to make sure it has lots of fuel. Hydro miner. Grid. Do it this way. Oh, I'm not on that. Never mind. Forgot. I'm not connected. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, let's just go up here. He's acting squirrely. I had Clang visit me when I was building that. I was on a landing gear. And I went to go build that one. The landing gear was like, I don't know, touching right here or something like that. And I went to start building that. All I had done is clicked the mouse. Hadn't even built it, you know, just so it shows up. And all of a sudden, clang, boom, boom, I'm like, oh god. So I go in here to try to take it off of that to move it away. And as soon as I got in this doorway, it killed me. It wouldn't even let me through the doorway. It was, the building was killing me. I'm like, oh, that's so much fun. And so I had to reverse save because it, yeah, it was not fun. Grid. Hydro miner. Alright, so yeah, I need ice. Fill that. Okay, so let's take... it's 8. Let's do 7,000. That gives us just over 15k. It's a lot, but that way we can make sure we have enough juice. Right, son. What's that one? Unknown. I still haven't gotten the patrol ship, although it's just like that prospector, but with 2 guns. Man, now there's 3 wrecks over there. They just keep multiplying. It's like the longer I let them be and I don't go get them, the more it shows up. They're like, hey bro, got some stuff for you over here. Now that I got that big boy, the center line, we'll have a mothership. We'll be able to do a lot more space stuff. I wonder if, as big as it is, as much mass as it has, it's like 260k, I think. If it'll be a lot better at towing this, with it just being sitting there docked on the back, you know? I need to build the little paint tool thing so I can start painting my stuff. I just haven't done it yet. Alright, we're going to check this one more time just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any missions for us. Other than those 2, go fight some bad guys. But I don't think it says anything about sector progress now. Alright, so we have... So yeah, there's nothing here opens with sector progress. So nothing I do at this point will give me any sector progress here. At least as far as I understand how that works. But I know that the planet does say that. Hokidoke. Yes. Yes, no? Okay. Just had a little brain fart. Game got twitchy. Hey, it's not nighttime. Why does it always put me so far? I fat fingered that, didn't I? Damn it. There it is. Now it's off. Okay. Alright, let's see what you got for us. So, unlocked that settled something. Okay, so we have... That's that blueprint one, right? Cobalt and copper. So it sent us back up to space to get cobalt and copper. And it gives us... Oh, Atmo thrusters. Probably have to do it anyway, though. Probably have to do that. Where's the one that said... Was that on the moon? Seems found natural cave. We want to explore further. They have structure. Side progress. You're expected to provide your own tools. You learn the... I mean, it'd be nice to learn it so I can build more. Alright. It's here on site. 23 away. Okay, that's not too bad. The world gen is really good in SE2. I mean, obviously it's still crazy how craggy and everything is. It's really hard to drive around the planet, but it's really well done. Okay, should I go there first or should I grab some stuff? Those should still be in my purview over there. Maybe. What's this thing? Oh, I know what that thing is, and it's probably going to shoot at us. We left it in a situation where it probably is going to shoot at us. No, no, no! What are we... I went to hit F, and apparently my finger thought F was park. Okay, let's try this again. Just in case. Let's hit save, just in case. I want to blueprint this shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright. Let's take a look. Okay. They're in a position they can't hurt us. All right, that's all that matters. Let's get a blueprint of this guy. Really cool ship. The Renegade dropship. Alright, we're going to leave that here. What I'm going to do is I'll park it back on the thing, and we're going to bookmark the site this time. I didn't bookmark it last time. What is this? Oh, that's the H2O2 generator? That's interesting. Alright, so now we know where it is. We've got it bookmarked. We're going to GPS it. Oh. Okay. I'm going to leave that on so that it bugs me and I keep seeing it. See if there's any juicy stuff, bits while we're here. If I remember right, there wasn't anything last time. Because it's really all about the ship. Alright. That's fine. Something else nearby. Wasn't there? Thought there was. Unless it's literally in line the direction we're going. That's another thing we can do too. We got to build stuff here at this thing. And we can just come back to that spot and grind stuff down. Like if they want us to build a gear forge or this thing or that thing. We just come tear that down. Yeah, and there's something right there too. Sweet. That's perfect. Be plenty of stuff for us to chew through to be able to get whatever. What do we got? Do we have a little dock for us? We do. Hot diggity. That scared me. I thought someone was shooting at me. Ding! Oh, shoot, bro! I swear I'm a friend. Alright, let's see what they want. 600 PCU, okay. 2 batteries. 4 gear forges, really? Why do you need 4 gear forges? That's a really weird thing. I mean, I get one smelter, but 4 gear forges? Okay. I mean, I'm not turning that shit down, that's a fact. Alright, so it wants us to build it inside, I'm guessing. That means everything out here is free game, in my opinion. You're not going to leave all these materials around for me to stare at and be like, oh, but you can't have those. No, I'm mine. Gimme. Oh man. Gimme good too. I don't know what the hell I'll use lead bars for this specific mission, but it's alright.
Inventory full.
Why am I stuck? Whoa, okay there. Calm down, sir. Get that ice out of there. Sure, I'll put it in the connector. Probably won't need a bunch of glass. I doubt we'll need that. Or these. Or that. Probably not that. I doubt we'll need lead plates. Pressure pipes. Maybe compressors. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I want to be able to make nice, clean caves like these with this nice flat, well, I mean, it's not perfectly flat, but flat enough. You know, it looks cool. Okay. I guess it's all inside this spot right here. I mean, it's got to be, because here's the line, right? Okay. Two batteries. Alright, so let's start with 7. Yeah, that's fine. Start like this. Let's go get some donor steel. We'll leave that so it respawns stuff. If we ever come back, you never know. Well, you weren't using the doors anyway, sir. So I'm gonna take them. did not give me much, did it? These will.
Inventory full.
Why did that only do one of the blocks? What is your problem? What? What the hell? What is going on? Game's tripping. We'll just shrink the landing pad a little bit. No harm, no foul. They don't need big ships in this place.
Inventory full.
Sweet. Now, battery. So we need 2 of these. Didn't bring enough electronic parts. Boo. I gotta be careful about taking down the control thing up there because that might cause a problem. Yeah, but you don't need a functioning door. Doesn't something else have, like a shower, have electronic? Nope. Nope. Yeah, why beds have electronic parts in them, I don't know. Alright, we got a little bit. Still short. 1 electronic part. Could do it if I had some iron and silicon. I think I have enough in my... maybe. Alright. I definitely won't need gold, but I might need nickel. Not gonna need lead. Doubt I'll need cobalt, but probably won't need copper either. But the main 3... Oh, I definitely won't need magnesium. And then ice goes... Very good. Okay. Yep, no electronic parts. Okay. Let's see if that was enough. That one's done. No, it's not. And like usual, we're in a black hole. Okay. Well, let's go to the next thing. Smelter. Same problem. Okay. Here. Man, all those gear forges, that is just nuts. No, 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 sir. No, sir. Are you being stupid? Pretty much out of everything. Metal grids, I hadn't expected that. And an ore detector. Now it says 1M for ore detector. I hope that means that's the small one. Yes, good. Okay, we got through some of it. So, ore detector, yes. Smelter, yes. Gear forges, yes. Batteries, yes. So all we need now is we need to finish all this stuff. So electronic parts is going to be the main thing. Metal I can get, fine. Little bit of motor, little bit of metal grid. Little bit of wire. Electronic parts, wire, metal grid. Motors. Okidoki. There was something right here. Ah, that's a large outpost. Okay. Maybe we'll get fancy. As long as the large outpost doesn't shoot at us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at all the juicy stuff. Boy, this got all kinds of stuff. Okay. Let's empty my bags out. Can't do anything with anything here. We'll hang on to that just in case. No, we won't. We'll take it out. Alright. Let's see what goodies we can get. There's some wire. If we need it. There's one way to do it. Oh, look at you. There's more wire. There's more. Yep, yep. Hot diggity. More electronic. Yep. More electronic parts here, too. I'm thinking this is just a bunkhouse anyway, so they don't need it, really. It doesn't need a function. I mean, psh, what's that about? These guys have motors and electronic parts. And then the door. I'll leave the battery for now. Four wire is the only thing that would help us. Nah, let's leave that for now. That's a lot of electronic parts. Yeah, I don't need all that glass.
Ouch.
I need to stop doing that. That's just a battery. That antenna might be something good. I'm definitely not going to complain. Magnesium, chromium, titanium. Oh man, I've made one of the two pieces to craft the fabricator with the little bit of titanium I've got. Aha, motors. And those, yep, yep, this was good. This is going to work for us. Uranium. Hot diggity. Yeah, this was a good site to be nearby. Dumbass. Alright, so that's over there. Let's go to this one first. You don't need a door.
Inventory full.
Apparently, I have inventory full. That's gonna help a lot. This is great. Getting all kinds of stuff that we need. And then stuff we don't, but we'll always be happy to take. I don't know about anybody else. I'm always of the mindset I would rather find it than have to farm it. If that makes any sense. I mean, you could kind of say this is the same thing as farming it, in a way. Because you're going out to these various locations, points of interest, and finding materials out there, and that's kind of like farming, mining, essentially. Mining. Gear Forge. Okay. We've got 2 of 4. And I think we've got enough electronic parts and motors and other stuff to do the rest anyway. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is really cool. Nice little greenhouse. What's that? Monster panel. Man, look at all this goodness. Okay, I'm not going to take your battery right now. I will happily take everything else, though. Ooh, superconductors. 2 superconductors. It's my lucky day. Couple permanent magnets, too. That makes me happy. Okay. What's the barn got? That's got a motor. It's got, oh, that's got a lot of electronic parts. Yes, sir. Hot diggity, I'm not taking your battery. I don't know why it does that. You found it notification. Oh, I'll take that platinum though, thank you. Just when you find a box full of a little bit of ore, it's like, okay. I mean, yeah. I'm not upset by it because all the stuff we're getting. But, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh, hell yeah. Now I think we might have enough titanium to make that second piece so that I can build the fabricator. This has just been sitting there taunting me at my base in space. My roid base. Oh. Hello, uranium. I don't care if it's only 1. I'm happy to see uranium whenever I can. I don't have access to it yet. It's in, my understanding. It's in Kemik. Is Kemik the sector? Sector Kemik, yeah. Because we're in Sector Verdure. And we don't have any of that stuff around here. Okay. Looks to be it. Well, now let's go check out the, what, living quarters, maybe? You also do not need a door. And another gear forge. Okay, let's go empty my bags again. Get over that. It's weird how hard it is to fly in... I mean, it's only 1G right now. But it is awful difficult to fly. Reminds me of Scrapyard Survival. How Splitsy dumbed it down to make it more difficult on you to, you know, give you a challenge. Man, oh man, I like all this stuff. Might not have quite enough wire. Wow, it's 100 kg each. Okay, let's take that back. Actually, let's take both of these heavy boys. We'll do other stuff first. We'll do the heavy boys somewhere else. Are these heavy too? Dummy, I just said don't do those. Alright, we'll take all the...
Inventory full.
Well, inventory full you. Let's do... Yeah, I do. Why am I... What's going on? Where did these come from? Alright, let's get all the heavy stuff down here. There we go. I see you hiding up there. All sneaky like. Okay, there's the third gear forge. Ooh, radiation shielding. That's cool. More electronic parts and motors. Lots of motherboards. Well, some motherboards. Nobody gets a bed in here anymore. All the beds are missing. Why are all the beds missing? Because they had motors in them. I don't know what to tell you. Electronic parts. Stuff. Ooh, looky you, looky you. All the goodies. Got another fancy one. No, I got the same fancy one. I got two of the same fancy one. I don't know if I care about... Actually, you know what? Let's do that. That's not what I meant to do. And then... put one back. There we go. Oh, what's up here? Yeah, you having fun up here? Just the roof. Wait. Yeah, just the roof. No more door for you. We're gonna get lucky and get a full sweep at Gear Forges? Probably not. Screw your AI bot viewer garbage. Ban. Storage, okay. Well, I think that is more than enough for us to finish our project. Just one site. That's awesome. Whoa. We're a little bit heavy. We're a lot heavy. Onward. Metal grid. Metal grid. Okay. Ooh, are we gonna have enough? Oh, that's a little lighter than I thought it would be. Why did I even grab that? I don't know why I grabbed that. Let's clean house a little bit first before we go in there. Okay. Just steel plate. That's all right. We can do it.
Inventory full.
Let me guess. It's going to say we don't have enough PCU. That's fine. We will build some stuff. All right. No blocks unfinished. So we need to build... You know what? Let's make a bridge. $60 each. Let's make a partial bridge. They don't need a full bridge. Steel tube and steel plates. It's, you know, it's give them some exercise. They jump a little bit.
Inventory full.
Yeah, that should be fine. It's like, it's a jumping puzzle, right? You know? They just... A little bit of work on their end. Boom. Move to the indicated area. It's good they're going to tear that down. Alright. Now, go to the contract terminal. First things first, let's make sure there's nothing I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have that. The grid's pretty nice. I'm pretty low on electronic parts too, if I'm not lying.
Inventory full.
I'm also really heavy. Well, I mean, it's not like my ship can't push the weight, it's just I am pretty heavy. Why are you trying to kill me? You saw it. He tried to follow me and kill me. Screw it, let's fill our inventory up.
Inventory full.
Alright, that's good enough. We can still plate everywhere, so. I do have to empty a little bit so that I can gather the rewards when I get there. Fill this up. Let's just do that, that's fine. Alright, let's get there. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This ship's way too heavy for that to take it with me, so we're gonna go back, turn in the contract, and let's see. I don't know, I got it bookmarked. I can come back anytime and get it. I don't have the time right now to go through and chop it down and redo it anyway, so I'll come back and get it. It's not going anywhere. I would assume it's not going anywhere. That doesn't mean it's true. It's still there from 2 streams ago? 3 streams ago? So probably it's going to be alright. I got it bookmarked anyway. I can always rebuild it. And almost. Oh, okay, not that perfect. Let's go see what we get, shall we? Small grinder. And some stuff. You're gonna give me ice, I'm gonna take your ice. It's kind of part of the reason I'm heavy. I have a theory on this that this refills over a specific time frame. I don't know, once a day or something like that. Okay, what do we got? So that's nothing. That's the thrusters, and it wants us to do cobalt and copper. Bulk delivery of large construction. Heavy-duty plates, metal grids, and construction components in large quantities. I have a crap ton of heavy-duty plates. Like, I have an absolute mountain of them. I don't know how many, but a lot. $35,000, we learn wheels. Bounty dropship, nothing. Unlocked is settled. I swear it said 60% for... What's up, Cryptonics? Just doing good. I got the... What's it called? I don't know what's called. I got the big cargo ship. I saw... Because, you know, it just says cargo ship when you're looking at them flying by. I was muted. Wait, what? What sounds interesting? Hang on. Is it not working, or let me pull up my, one sec. Let me pull it up, make sure that I'm not, this whole time I've been talking to nobody because nobody can hear me. Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself? Yeah, it sounds fine on my end. Twitch auto mutes. I was not muted. Vohovic, how's it going? Okay. Um. So what? What is it called? Here, I can show you what it is. I got this. I got this guy yesterday, or today actually. So when you're, a ship's going by, right, and it says cargo ship. I hear you. Or did I just say I hear you? I meant. Okay. I guess I'm done for the night because I'm dumb. No. Um, as a ship's just going by, it just says cargo ship, right? It's 8K out or something like that. You can't really tell. And this one I got's cargo ship. This one's cargo ship. It doesn't say armed cargo ship. It just says cargo ship. But it has 6 of those big bastards on it, and it has the large ion on the back. I can't make the big ions yet. So, yeah, I was happy to get it. And I've already retrofit it. It's fully functional as a mothership now. It's got an assembler on it, a gear forge, a smelter, H2O2. If I hear you, that's incredible. Indeed. And now I did blueprint that. We'll get that later. I'm trying to get whatever's here because I'm still missing some blocks and I'm trying to find them. I can't get to Kemik yet. So I've done all of the ones up top. Velation Station. So now I'm on this one, and I do have more at Palatine. They're annoying ones, but so let's see. We've got. Let's try this one. I don't really care about wheels, but the point is it. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, that's a joke. Maybe the 200 metal grid will suck, but I probably have 700 heavy duty plates. All right, we're back to space. Huh. I'm curious. Where it... No, because you can't be landed and you can't be moving. I was going to go hook this thing up to the other one, but the problem with that is that you can't be moving when you teleport. So that's not going to work. Like, you have to be sitting still, and that ship doesn't have the lift to lift me up at 66K. It didn't have the lift when I was empty. Alright. We're going back here. We have to deliver this in space somewhere. I wonder if we have to deliver it here. That would be... Looks correct. Looks accurate. No? Maybe? Large delivery components. It's not there. I don't know. Anyway. Let's go empty all this crap out. We gotta get all that stuff and deliver it somewhere. I'll show you the ship. Yeah, no, not only docked, you can't be moving either. If you're moving, it can teleport you into the station, like your ship inside the station. It mess you up bad. So I can't grab that other ship, that drop ship right now, because it's not powerful enough to lift me up with this ship attached to it. I tried back when I was at like 38K. I was almost fully empty, and it wouldn't lift it at all. It just dropped. Yeah, I'm a little heavy. Let's dock up top. Wish it was sunlight. You could see this stuff better. Ugh. So, that's what I... No, that's not what I got. This is what I got. It's a big boy. It had one turret, now has 6. I really hate when I get stuck with some weird noise. But it's got a large ion for the back. I made it so that I can park my miner right here on the back. And this will end up being my mothership. Let me go inside and sit in this cockpit. Maybe it'll stop the noise. So I added an assembler. It just had a... The assembler was missing. What missing? It didn't have an assembler. I relocated the smelter up here. It was right here below where I'm... what did I just do? I added a gear forge. I have to duck to get down to it. All this is piped in to... Yeah, I had to finish that, the piping to the tanks. Added a crap load of batteries. But it's got H2O2. I added an ore detector, reactor, of course, smelter now, assembler, gear forge. The big bad boy, it's got hydro and oxygen, so that'll help. By the way, Chuven, I don't know if you were... If I was streaming when you followed, I appreciate that. Thank you. I think I wasn't streaming when you followed. Let's see. A ton of solar. I mean, right now we've got extra. The solar's doing way more than it should be doing. 4 megawatts, insanity. So I've got 18 megawatts of solar on the roof. Ah, stupid noise. Still stuck with it for now. Got this guy yesterday. I'm going to turn him into a large grid miner once I get the large grid miners drills unlocked. I know there's not really large grid, small grid anymore, but whatever. This was the ship I was using in conjunction with that, and I had it docked right here. It worked fine. But now I think this one's going to work much better. I think because of its weight, it'll help. After you found the tube on... Yeah, found it on tube. On the tubies. Okay, so we got to put stuff up. It is a big ship, and it should help with... I don't know how much you know about it, but there is a problem with... there's a problem with towing in SC2 right now. When you're towing another ship, even if you do everything right, you turn off dampeners, you turn off the gyro, you turn off your thrusters on the other ship when you dock it, it's basically dead in the water. Your ship's like a seesaw when you're trying to fly. And if you go, say, like 200, or you go up to 300 meters a second, right, and you hit your dampeners to slow down, it goes crazy. Like, it goes... You're spinning like a freaking top. It absolutely goes crazy. And so I'm trying to keep that under wraps by maybe going to a bigger ship and see if that helps. Alright, we're going to empty out center line. That's what it's called. You know what? How about I just do that? Why don't I empty out my miner into the center line? I might as well. Except the titanium. That needs to go to... And the uranium can stay out. I'm going to need mats in there anyway. Let's see. No, let's put that in the connector. That's fine. Grid. Uranium. Da, 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 da. I don't know why it doesn't show that. Where's it at? Refinery input. There it is. Let's see. Let's do that. Oh, wow. Juven, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh, platinum electrode and heavy duty. Okay. I appreciate you. Heavy duty plate.
Inventory full.
Yeah, it is full. Platinum electrodes, of course. Alright, so let's put this in. Still more, because I didn't... Yeah, I'm just shooting 1,000 right now.
Inventory full.
Heck yeah. What's this thing make? Mainframe. That's for the large ion. That's also for the large ion. Don't know what that's for. Obviously. Don't know what that's for either. Probably the big Atmo, if I had to guess. Okay. So now what we need, my hydro miner needs... Okay. 150 total heavy duty, 150 total construction, and then the 200 metal grid. The 200 metal grid is something I'm definitely not going to have enough of. Unless I have some over here. I mean, almost. I mean, why not? Shit. These are segregated because these are what I build ships with. I build from here specifically to build my ships. That didn't work. Okay. Grid, grinder ship, hydro miner. Alright. Yep, I'll definitely need more of those. Okay, heavy duty plates. 44, so we need 106. Or just... Hang on a second. Right, it's just full. Okay. Right? Yeah. So that's 150. Construction components. I don't think I have any left of these over here. No. Alright, so we'll make the construction components. Make the grid. We'll go back down, or go wherever we gotta go to turn it in. Contracts in space. Why do I have any of those turned on still? Oh, I don't. Stuck. Stuck again. Doesn't say anything about on Palatine Station. Doesn't say anything there either. That's mine. It's at Valus Reach? That's kind of weird. Why is it at Valus Reach, but it's telling me it's in space? I don't know. We'll just go back to Valus Reach then. Okay, so inventory here. $135. It's not gonna make it either way, is it? It's just gonna be a jerk. I'd like to have them all in the same container, please. Nope. Whatever. Alright, so we have 15 more. Let's make another 100, who cares? Alright, see you later, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll have it up there. I put them on by, I don't know, next late morning or something like that on YouTube. By the afternoon for sure. Okay, miner 15. So we have 150, we have 150. 150, 150. We need 200 grid total. And we have how much? We need 41. That's fine. We should have plenty of cobalt. I got mined 4K the other day. 5K, something like that. I hope we have enough. Looks like we're getting kind of low. Okay. That worked. Alright, 200. So 200, 150, 150. I guess we're going back to down to the planet? Because I don't... Let's look again just to make sure. Large... Of Valus Reach. Construction of other infrastructure in the sector. I've decided to begin stockpiling. There's urgent need for heavy-duty place metal grades in large quantities. Funds have been set aside. Okay. I guess back to Valus Reach, because I can't figure out where else we're supposed to go. What's that? Another cargo ship. I have 2 of them. I don't need more of them. Whoa, 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 squirrely. I mean, I can, but so if we haven't had this discussion, because I don't remember, I talk to myself all the time, so I never remember who I've spoken to. It's just a whole thing. Ownership doesn't exist in this game yet, in SE2. So you have a limited time to deal with the captured ship. I think I gotta deliver it right here, because I don't think that green icon's normally there. We're gonna try delivering it here, see what happens. You have a limited time before trash cleanup comes and wipes it off the map, and it just deletes it right in front of you. It doesn't matter if you're grinding on it, because it happened to me. It's just gone, and so it's kind of jarring when it happens. So I don't really have the time while I'm doing these missions to expand, to be able to stop, grab a ship, sit here and grind a ship for the next 2 hours or something like that, right? So that's kind of why. But see, the orange... Okay, no. The orange is at Valis. Watch, I end up putting him in that thing and it takes him. So, nah, let's go to Valis Reach. It may just be a bad description in the quest, the mission details. Just to be safe. Oh, violent. Yeah, see... Wait. No? I thought that was the... delivery box out here. Yeah, see, it's saying delivery out here. Whoa. Laggy lag. Yep, okay. It's gonna give me any back? I'm gonna take 50 back if it's gonna give me 50 back. See, look, it still says 4%, 60%. I don't understand. This is the last thing we have that gives any kind of things, any kind of unlocks. I don't... Oh. Oh, wait. That's because I hadn't claimed it yet. I'm really dumb. No, it still says 4%, 60%. Hey, there it is. There's something new. Sector progress. Nowhere. Ah, the hydrogen tank, and I think that's the... Is that the big cargo container? The big boy? So we've got 1.5, 2.5, but I already have that unlocked. Huh? Hydrogen tank 5 meter. You and Splitsy working on Scrapyard Survival 2 has been played. Splitsy, yeah, so I saw his Blue Sky comment 2 days ago, I think it was, about Scrapyard 2. What he did, okay, what was the thing? He posted an image of a crane, but then showed how much crap actually spawns under the ground, and that's part of the challenge with creating his mod and how it all works. Or his scenario, I should say, and how it all works. And I was like, I typed it because I remembered on my playthrough, I spent like 600 hours playing Scrapyard Survival. I think I got to like, I don't know, 80 episodes or something, 60, 80 episodes. I played for like 3 months straight, almost every day. I was addicted, to say the least. And I flew one of those freaking cranes back with my ship on the planet, and it was not... I didn't enjoy it at all. It was not a fun flight. I was nerve-wracking the whole time, but it worked. got it to work, so can't complain too much. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what he does with, because I know he was working on something to do with... There were like valleys that were full of like toxins or something, toxic cloud, and that's where the good shipwrecks were, and you had to prepare yourself to go into them, and you only lasted so long, but he said it wasn't working how he wanted it to, and so he kind of put it off, and real life got in the way. I think he had a kid or something, so real life got in the way. And so, but I guess he's back at it. I wonder if that's the angle he's still taking, because that's a really interesting concept, that you have this horrible toxic area that you have to prepare to be able to go into, but that's the only place you can get the really good shit. I like that idea. Well, we definitely want the better hydro tank, even if we've already got the container, so I guess we'll accept it. Travel to the construction site, bring along tools. Where the hell is it? Space? Okay. Just barely, too. Yeah? Not grid, dummy. Location space. I'm going to design and build a new hydrogen generation and storage facility on a nearby asteroid. I will leave the design up to you. Oh no! I'm stupid. We can't do it. Damn it. And it's the one that's progression, and I can't do it. What happens if you abandon it? Does it go back in the queue? That's progression, and I fucked it up. It's not rewarding me with these. It requires that you know them. I haven't gotten the mission yet for Hydro Tank 5 meter. I've only gotten that one. Shit. I wish we could take more than one blueprint at a time. Or one mission at a time. Damn it. Okay, let's see what happens. Hopefully it won't go under failed. Because this one's a sector progress. Wait a minute. Before we do this. What's is it before I turned it in? 255. It might be before I turned it in. Let's try. Let's hope for the best. That it's before I turned it in. Before I claimed. Okay, I have no mission on me. Okay, this time I'm not going to claim that because I don't have that to make that, so I won't F this up because that is what I need to do. Yeah, well, also apparently this is secondhand information. Take it what it is. Apparently the autosave system occasionally can bug out and not save, and it hasn't been saving, and then you have been playing 4 hours, you weren't paying attention, you didn't save it, and you have to go back hours. Don't quote me on that. I don't know that to be true. I just have heard from more than one person that not many, but that it's happened. Okay, before we do this, let's go over to the moon and see if the moon has a mission to get what we need to get. Actually, yeah, I don't have time for that right now. I was going to go get the dropship, but I don't have time for it. Let's go to the moon, see if the moon has any missions that will get us any more stuff. Okay, back to here first. Like the big tank, for example. That's another thing. If it won't let you fast travel, get out of your cockpit and get back in. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's how you fix it. Saved over 2 hours. Okay, so it is true that it has happened to people then. I mean, I'm not that I'm saying, implying that they were lying. Just it hasn't happened to me, so I haven't seen firsthand of it happening. Alright. Check to make sure. And worst case, what we'll do is we'll go get the... Okay, what do we have? That just requires that you have the two. Oh, and the Gatling turret. That's what I had. That you know what? That's what I was going to do. I didn't realize I had to get it from here. Unlocks at development. See, not a single one of these give anything. All right, I guess this is the one I was gonna do originally, but I thought it was. I thought you grabbed it from Verter. Oh, so it's gonna be on the. It's a moon base. They want me to build a moon base, so I need to be able to. Well, here we'll know once. The cargo container and a Gatling turret at least. Travel to the site. All right. So let's fast travel back. We'll get the mats for. Yep, it's on the moon. Get the mats for. Well, shit, it's right there. Let's go find out exactly what we need, so we're not taking a year to go around places and get stuff. Speaking of not saved in over 2 hours, and we're falling towards the moon. I mean, I got a lot of upthrust, but you never know. God, we're only 3 kilometers from it already? Yeah, no, I'm alright. I'm about to stop on a dime. That's what I like about this. It's pretty hungry for the hydro, but boy, it stops. If you need it to stop, this will do it. And I can lift a lot of weight with it. Probably. Okay, what's it going to tell me here? ECU 2400. Good lord. I mean, that's really not that bad, but yeah, let's go get all the mats from the base. I really like the fast travel system in this. You know, we don't have, and it's probably here because we don't have jump drives, but my god, can you imagine having to travel 230 kilometers in between the stations? Oh, all manual? It would be awful. It would be so awful. Alright, we'll go get all that. Enough to make a bunch of the what are they called? The conduit, so that we can get our PCU up. Those are like 60 a piece, so it's really good to have. What's all so shaky? What's going on, fams? Y'all over here freaking out. I purposely not made a really large base just to keep SE2 running nice and happy. Well, that was a pretty good shot first try. I'm really happy about this guy. I think the... God, it seems choppy all of a sudden. I might have to relog. I'm really happy with the little landing pad. It works great. And then once I build like a small fighter, something about that size maybe, I'll build another landing pad on that side. So I'll have the little miner and a little fighter, and this will be the first space, obviously, will be my mobile base when I need to go do stuff, especially with mining. Until I build the big boy miner. All right, I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's save it. I'm gonna exit, so I'm not closing the game or not stopping. I just want to reload and refresh it just in case I'm having. I mean, I've only been playing for an hour and 30 minutes, but just in case I'm getting a memory leak. I have been lucky. I have not had that problem. A lot of people have, and so I'm just gonna relaunch the game just in case. It is probably all the stuff I have at my base, but you never know. Rather be safe than sorry, and it just get worse and worse and worse as I play. Okay. We back. Now. So, we need... Gatling turret. 40 plates, 30 tubes, 20 motors, and 10 motherboards. 10 motherboards alone is going to be a challenge. What did I make over here? Does this have any motherboards in it? No. Oh, you know what? I had just put some in that ship over there. Alright. Where's the connector? It's a carb container. 40 plate, 30 tube, 20 motor. Why does it do that sometimes? Whatever. We're just gonna leave 40 in there, 46 in there. It drives me absolutely crazy. I hold Alt, and it just drags everything instead. Whatever. There we go. 40. Okay, next. We need 2 batteries. Luckily, I can make... it only needs me to make these. Wait, am I right about that? 1.5s, yeah. Okay, so I think a lot of people complain about dumb things when their computers can't run the games. They rather blame divs. Well, that absolutely happens, 100%. The issue that I am myself not having really any problems. I did get the weird crash 2 times in a row. I can't remember what the it It's a known bug, but it only happened twice in a row for me. Outside of that, SE2 runs great for me, but I understand everybody's computer is a snowflake. We're all different. We all have different drivers, different hardware, different software, different everything. And it's really hard for software, games or software, to work on everything. And I get that. And especially when, for example, people are trying out Intel's Arc GPUs, and a lot of games are like, who's Intel? When it comes to GPUs, at least, right? So they don't even have drivers for them. And what are you supposed to do about that, right? That said, there are games when a person does have a very good, very competent computer, and the game just doesn't run well. Gollum, the Lord of the Rings Gollum game that was just complete dog shit, ran like ass on a 4090 at the time. So that happens too. There are definitely lazy devs out there that they're just putting their game out to hit a target of like 30 FPS with frame gen or 60 FPS with frame gen, which is disgusting to even utter a comment like that. But it does happen. So the question then becomes, which is it in this case? In this case, I don't think it's lazy devs. I think Keen is pretty good about it. I do maybe myself question kind of their pathing and how they're doling out like the blocks and stuff, but I've been told that's how they did SE1, and I wasn't around during the early times of SE1. So if that's just how they do it, who am I? I'm just nobody. I'm a nobody. Who am I to complain that's how they're doing it now when that's how they've done it before? I mean, it kind of paints me as the asshole at that point, you know. So I don't know. It's yeah. 28, 2, and 4. Let's do 10. Okay. So that gives us... Alright, so that gives us 2 batteries, 1 Gatling turret, 2 connectors. Wait, what size connector? 1.5. Oh, I'm glad I clicked on that. Alright, so we need 90, so just put in 100 construction and 25 electronic parts. I don't have 100, so I need 50 more there. Alright, next is... God, it drives me nuts they do this. Why won't it click on it? Yes, okay, so we're good there. By the way, what new do I have? It's just the wheels. Yeah. Tools, little baby grinder. Okay, cool. Be great once we get the bigger version of that. Alright, so I'll just take 100. I'm stupid, I didn't realize I had some there. Hydro miner, another 50 in there. Actually, I do need a little bit more than that. Okay, now we need 4 cargo containers. It is the bigger one. EP6. 56 steel plates. 16 motors. Just in case. Just in case. What was the last thing? Like 10 more construction components. Now, last thing we're going to do is we're just going to load it up with plate so that I have plenty of plate to build stuff with. Wow, how much ice did I go through on that ship? A lot. Okay. That's not the right thing. That. Okay, here. That's good. And then 5,000 more. Boom. Let's go. Moon, we come for you. Whoa, why? No, stop that. Oh, I don't remember how to fix that. My camera is being dumb. Haven't saved in a little bit. Let's save again. Okay. And then I gotta go get those. So this is what I when it comes to space engineers, one or two, it doesn't make any difference. There is so much content to do, so much to do that it's no wonder there are people with 10,000 hours in SE1, 7,000 hours in SE1. I mean, I have 1,000, and I feel like a chump compared to most people. How much time they have in it, and the game's a very reasonable price. I really like the how to explain it. I like their DLC method, with only the exception of what was the Frost one called? Frost something? Because I guess that one it's technically could be considered content that was behind a paywall. Whereas everything else was just cosmetics, and it's cheap, $5. Man, it's really hard to go wrong with something like that, you know. $5 DLCs just to get to look a little cooler, you know. And then all the content is completely available freely. Yeah, it rubs me the right way, I guess is the way to say it. Where a lot of studios don't. Those are some big ass craters. What is that on the planet over there? You see that big ass thing over there? Up to the left? Could just be like a little shadow of something. Right there. Curiosity is gonna kill me if I don't go look. And it just disappeared. Yeah, it was just a shadow. Just a shadow artifact or something. Are you sure it's not still running? Okay. Can I just build on these instead? Like, will it allow me to just... Because that'd be awesome if it does. I mean, I know that I can build on these. I'm just saying for the mission, will it allow me? Oh, right. It's all of my shit. Derp. Ah, well, we're going to start with that. Curious. Yeah, not quite as bouncy as SE1's moon. The Earth-like moon. Alright, now, we'll do cargo. This is what happens when they tell me I can build it with my own design. I care about nothing but space. Space efficiency. Age 1632 of them. Construction components, dummy. Need to learn to read. To be fair, I think these missions... Ooh, meteor shower. I think the mission should also require you to make all of this functional. Like, it should be piped in. This little spot right here should have, like, piping that comes over, and it has an available conduit, connector, whatever you want to call it. Because, it just makes more sense that way. Let's see, let's do... What else I gotta make in this? Cargo containers, 2 batteries, 2 connectors, we'll just stick them up top, and a Gatling turret to protect the whole thing. Alright. Electronic parts. I can fit more. Let's do more. Yep. Yep. Probably, maybe? Yep. Let's just shove it all in there. Alright, so let's do one there. Ooh, might have messed that up. Let's find out. It looks like it's gonna fit. It's not functional, but it looks like it's going to fit. Did I forget the motherboards? Please tell me I didn't forget the motherboards. Nope, I didn't forget the motherboards.
Inventory full.
Oh, just barely. Oh, just barely fits. Maybe. I don't know that it is fitting, actually. Don't shoot me, bro. I don't think he's got any ammo. Alright, now we need this. Let's see. Let's do... maximize space. Did I not bring enough steel tubes to do more of those? I don't think I did I? Oopsie. Well, let's loot. Let's find out what's available. Because I forgot to bring steel tubes. I mean, I'll take it. There's 20. You know what? It cost me a lot of stuff to make all this crap, so let's get some back. Steel tubes. More railings, more steel tubes. Boom! Move to the indicated area, transfer power. Alright, objective completed. What else we got in here? No. Ice. Gold. Alright, is there anything I really care about on this? Yes, motherboards. Honestly, kind of all of it.
Inventory full.
Hey! Throwing shit around here. Thought we were about to get hit by meteors. Definitely want the motherboards back. I'm down to having to craft motherboards. Same with construction components. And always the steel plates. Might as well at least get some of this back. And electronic parts, yeah, right. Screw it. As long as they're going to allow this to happen, I'm going to do it. Because surely at some point, once you finish with it, they'll disable, you know, make it so you cannot grind or something. I'm curious if we're going to get an area grinder Maybe there already is, and I just haven't got that far yet. Because I love the area welder. It's amazing. Okay, I'm not going to go that far. Alright, before we go back, let's just go a little bit on the moon, just see if we can find something and see if it's any different than what we've been finding. A little POI or something. Then we'll go back. It's pretty Spartan. Not a whole lot for POIs going about, is there? You'd think I'd already see something by now. We're already 18 kilometers from the station. 10K out and we didn't see a single thing. That's a little weird. It's weird. Wouldn't let me out of cockpit. No, got a bunch of all of our mats back almost. Yeah, this way. You claim large gyroscope. Suggest station upgrade. Let's see if we got any rewards. We do. A battery that I can't claim. You know, why can't this go in my inventory? Like, I have inventory for a reason. Oh wait, I wonder about something. Oh, I'm not connected. Let me connect, because I wonder if that would bug it out and mess it up if I left it in the claim tray. are you so violent all the time? Just makes me nervous leaving there in the claim tray. There we go. Okay, so we now have a big so colonized is the reward if we do this one, and it gives us whoa, please have the unlocked the 12.5 and the 10. I gotta check that. What is this big size? That's the 10. 12.5. Is this? I think this is the one that Stunner did. That it said wants you to make like 6 of those big antennas or something. Something really dumb like that. Ensure the stable communications we build a part of the system. We need to begin construction of a dedicated long-range station, and that's progress. Okay, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Travel to the construction site. Bring your tools. 32 kilometers away from here, and I don't know what it wants yet, so we're gonna have to go there and find out. And then we'll have to come back home and get a bunch of crap, probably. Where's my reticle? There it is. What's that? Say patrol ship? Cargo ship. Okay. Alright, let's go find out what horrible nonsense we're going to have to build. Alright, let's see if I can sneak over and grab a drink while this is running. Watch carefully to make sure I don't run into something. That sun's really bright. Oh, we got a shipwreck right by where we're going. On the way back, sort of, so we can come back. We should be able to see that from where we're going. So we could go get materials there. We have over there. So we got a wreck at 8 there. We got a wreck at 3 there. Cool. So we have some stuff nearby that we can go and get materials if we need to. This is probably going to be one of those where it's just do whatever you do. Yeah. So you're going to give us somewhere to land on? Nope. looks good as any. Alright, let's find out how bad it's going to be. Okay. 4 batteries, 6 of those big boy antennas, 4 of the big solar panels, and 2 control seats. Okay. That's going to be interesting. What all do I have on me from the last one? Actually, keep those on me and I can use them to build with a little bit.
Inventory full.
This is a big weird spot too. Can't tell if I'm on the right. Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? Can I fit 2 in it, or is it going to go out of the green? Nope, we're fine. Alright, so there's, what, 4? Yep, there's our 4. Lots of stuff for those. Now, we need 4 batteries. And then 6 huge antennas. It's a little big. Just a little bit. Ooh, can I do something silly like this? Are they in the green? They're in the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Haha. Oh, can't do anything with these yet because I don't have this even started. So they can't start either. That's a lot of radio comms. I should have them. I got the gold thread, that's not a problem. Tubes, fine. Steel plates. I don't think I have any glass with me. Steel tubes. That. Shit, I got some radio comms.
Inventory
Must have
full.
looted them off of something back there. Damn, I can't even start that. Well, that sucks. Oh, batteries are done. We forgot the control seat. Okay, control. You guys have the best view in the house. What do these guys need? No, I can start it. Try parts and wire. Yeah, okay. Got some electronic parts, don't have any wire. Alright. Let's pack up. Okay, let's go to the one that's right by us. Which one that's right by us? That one's 6, and that one's 7. That one was on an asteroid. And then there's a wreck there, too. I'm curious about something. Haven't tried this yet. Kinda lets us zoom in, sort of. What's the other one? Oh, it's 4 kilometers. I was looking the wrong direction. Let's check this guy out. Hope he doesn't shoot at us. If so, I shoot back. Not with my ship, though. My ship will get hurty. Not interested in getting hurty. Whatever it is, it's not little. Let's put the asteroid between us and that, just in case. What do we think? What do we think? Not getting shot at. And it's a station, a little station. Alright, good news is we can get us some mats here. Bad news is I don't know how to land without crashing, apparently. Alright. There, we'll start our solar. It won't get us far, but it will start. And we got glass. Very good indeed. I don't need any of that. I might take it just to get the gravity core. Less gravity cores I gotta make, the better. Here, let's put these in a different one. I didn't realize I had done that and forgot I had done it. Oops. Alright. What you got in you? I don't know, I just can't get in the door. What the hell? Man alive. Do I already have this one? I don't know, let's put it there and let's find out. I think I probably do. I got 3 though. You know, one of these times I gotta remember to actually turn those in. Alright, look at all these mats. Hey, radio comms. What's this made out of? I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. Okay. I'll take all the glass so I can make my solar panels. More radio comms. It's almost like the game knew I was going to be doing this right next to it. Almost. I don't need any of that. Glass. What is on fire? Nice, electronic parts is on fire. Chromium, ice, gold, magnesium. I mean, I'm not going to complain about those big titanium blades. No, sir. Or these that I still haven't found a use for. Well, yeah, I have. Nice. Get all this glass. Okay, let's go empty this and come back. This is a good little run. Fruitful. It's a lot of glass towards what we need. I mean, we'll need a lot more, but that is a very, very good start. Actually, yes. I always keep a little bit of that on me because, well, because of my drills. Actually, yeah, I don't need those anymore. Right? No, I don't need those anymore. What am I doing? Gold. Just put that there, I guess. And that one. More. Okay. So we got all the glass there. Glass there. Hot diggity. And more radio comms. Perfect. Outstanding. Okay, got all the electronic. Oh, you know what? I need some tubes too. I don't know how much I need for tubes, but we'll get some. I can't even imagine the sheer scale of this game once it's complete. You know, SE1 is great, but does have a little bit of a sense, especially once you get a jump drive. You feel small. You can get to a point where you feel small, like the world isn't that big because you can just jump from place to place. Yeah, it's still spread out. Don't get me wrong, but it's. Let's hold off for that for a minute. Hey, Smion chambers. Oh, liking all that. I don't think I'm gonna fit all these in there. No, sir. Can I do this number? No, sir. Next cargo container it is. Okay. That's one, but probably is not going to be enough. Okay, so this... That's another unknown signal. Where's our... Yeah, no, that should be fine. Another asteroid unknown signal. Do this the old-fashioned way where we have to go scavenge our parts to build this so that we don't just have to go back and grab all the mats. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think it's going to shoot at us as we go by. That is a ship. And I wonder if it's the Prospector. It looks like it's in pieces. So I don't think it's the combat Prospector. Boy, it looks huge too. Let's get just outside of 800. Alright, let's try something here. Up top. Does that look like that's moving? In the back? Right there above my crosshair. So if I come at it from the front, come at it from its nose, might be alright. Also, I need to do something here. Where the hell's my antenna? I'm sorry, what? Huh? It just delete right in front of me. It just deleted itself right in front of me. What a jerk. Well, let's make sure it wasn't a visual glitch. Yeah, no, it just vanished. Whatever. Fine. Alright, we can make some progress with what we got. That's too funny. I don't think I've done that one. It looked a little bit like Big Red, not quite as large, but it looked a little bit like Big Red. In pieces. They seriously put us on the dark side of the asteroid from the sun. Jerks. Yeah, I didn't park here. I parked over there. Let's just park in the middle of it. Who cares? Am I locked? Yep. Alright. We got a bunch of stuff. Let's see how far we can get with it. Some of that. All of that. All of those. The rest of those, maybe? Start with this. Wire. Alright, so now that that one is there, let's try to get this one too started at least.
Inventory full.
Booyah, 2 of them. Let's do this. Let's get them both started if I can. Yeah, we got somewhere. Now, how much of these can we do? Radio comms, steel tubes. Yeah, I think we got a few steel tubes. Just a couple. We need a lot of radio comms. An absolute fuck ton, and it won't let us get anywhere. Oh, it does. Gold thread. I got some gold thread. Not much, but it's a something.
Inventory full.
Done. Or steel. I think I got it all though. Let's take a look. No, I didn't. Give me thy steel. Alright. So everything except for, we got some, we don't have enough gold there. We will need gold thread for like 3 of them. And then what about you guys? Did I grab all the glass? I knew I wouldn't get enough, but yeah. Alright. No glass, can't proceed. What about these guys? No wire. Alright. I'm gonna have to write this down because I'm not going to remember. Obviously steel plates. Glass. Just bring enough for 2 of them. solar worth. Okay. And then 22 more electronic parts. 22 more wire. Did I finish this one up here? Yes. So, you are finished. So... radio comm. We need one. Six. Six there. Six there. All right. So we have everything physically built. We're going to need an absolute crap load of stuff to get to 5,000 PCU, though. It's a goofy bastard, and I don't care. It's goofy looking. What's going on? Okay, I need to learn how to turn... Boy, we went a long way before I figured that out. And where is my crosshair again? There it is. We are off to get materials. We did pretty good, though. Scavenging that little base that was nearby. That was... Nice luck find there. It's not good sun, but it's some sun. Get my juice back up. It's one way to stop four of those big bastards facing up. Alright. We are going... Nope, we're going to do this first. Now we're going to go there. We're going to go get the rest of these mats. It wasn't too many, so we got well over half done. I'm curious if I do have enough of the radio comms. I know I have some, because I've been snatching them. every chance I get and kind of hoarding them. So we'll see. It's not a bad shot. Not bad at all. Okay. So, don't need any steel tubes. Two, 4, and 4. I have all the electronic parts I need. Gold thread. Oh, interesting. Is that in this one? It is. So, gold thread, we need 24 of them. Alright, so that's going. I probably should have checked my big ship before I did that. Yeah, I should have checked my big ship. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, radio comms. There's 5. I know this has some. Okay, alright, 15. Not too shabby. It needs 25 total. Yeah, 25 total. So I need 10 more. Check to make sure my main base doesn't have any. Apparently I've got them all. Okay.
Inventory full.
Why do you do this, you stupid? I hit... Alright. So 25. Grab all of it. Alright, so it takes care of gold thread, radio comms, electronic parts, wire we need 36 or so. There's 31. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do that. And then glass. We need 2 panels worth. Solar, large. 77 total, 100 and... Not 150, because I already have some on it.
Inventory full.
Right. You told me that the first time and I didn't listen. Because I'm putting it in my character inventory like an idiot. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Okay, let's do this the other way. Alright, so that's all of those. Now I just need glass. Almost there, almost there. Should have like 700 glass over here or something. Okay, not anymore. Used to. Oh yeah, that's nice. I didn't realize I had those there. Oops. I'm sorry, what? They're connected now because this thing's built. Ah, shit. I gotta move that. Oopsie. I had them specifically disconnected from everything else. Whoops. That should be enough there. Okay, so that's wire, yes. Glass, yes. That should be everything. Alright, let's go. Let's go unlock Kemik if that's indeed what we're doing. Those two shipwrecks over there taunting me. They're like, but come say hello to us. We've been here for so long. We won't disappear on you like the other ship did. Boom. Alright, get our juice back up. Get the sun on the solar panel. Everybody's right as rain. It's a pretty good setup. So I've got the H2O2 obviously that uses power, and the lights that use power. Whatever's 1%, because I don't even have my... I do have an ore detector and I do have an antenna that I don't normally run. Oh, probably the gyro. The solar panel runs everything normally as long as I have sun. And then obviously I can juice myself with the... I can run my H2O2 to fill up. Everybody's happy. Ship runs like a dream. It just can't really take a beating. It literally gets beat up. That's alright. She's a miner, not a fighter. And a good planetary ship. A little hungry on the juice planetary wise. I'd like to build, if I don't get the big miners, the big drills unlocked soon, I'd like to, because I think this is what gives me the bigger hydro tank. I think is what that said. I'd like to rebuild this maybe with the bigger tanks, or a singular bigger tank, something like that. Alright, this is going to... I wonder if my ship can be in the space while I'm... I don't know. We'll just do that. Okay, let's see what we can do. We'll do some damage. I did not add more steel plates like an idiot. There's 20. I swear about me sometimes. Write everything down, come out, don't have everything. And didn't bring any mats to build the conduits either. That's just pipes, I think. Well, ooh, if I can find it, I tore down its, there was that little station by us, but I tore its beacon down. Alright, unfinished blocks 4. Is that these guys? Object. Okay. I didn't have to do shit else. We're just done. Return to the contract terminal for your reward. I am tearing this shit down. There's no way I'm leaving all this. You're out of your mind. Totally not in the spirit of the missions, but yeah, I'm not doing this. Because, let's be real, I'm probably, you know, when 2.4 comes out, which is multiplayer, I'm probably going to start fresh anyway. A new playthrough with my buddy, Stunner, so, you know, it's going to be all different by then anyway. Let's put those down there also. But I should get a good, I don't know, 50 plus hours out of this update. I haven't actually done anything since the initial game launched, and I was playing around on that starter platform. This is, well, I'll take that back. No, I did do a little bit in 2.1. I think I skipped 2.2 and I did 2.1 some. I think that's right. I still have a thing down here with a crap load of... No. Oh, that was a little quick. Alright, I don't care about those. I don't care enough about those. No. Wait a minute. You guys are messing with me. Why are you being all weird? Fly straight. Alright, let's top back up on Hydro. I would love to not have to constantly turn it back off. But if you leave your H2O2 on all the time, it'll just eat through all your ice, even if everything's full. Which is unfortunate. I know it's a bug. I know, there's bugs. They'll fix the bugs. So it's early access. It's okay. But can be a little annoying. What if we're going to get a little cutscene? So now the only thing I'm missing from here is that other mission that is for Lucky Phil. Thanks for the follow. The other mission that's for the large Atmos is the only one module-wise that I have not unlocked, and I think that was from the planet, or is from here, whichever. But if this unlocks Kemik, we're gonna go check out Kemik. I just at least want to see what it's all about, you know. Check out the station, all the business. Let's dock just in case it gives rewards. I don't remember. I don't think it did, but whoa, topsy-turvy. I'm not that heavy. I mean, a little heavy. Oh man. I mean, that's one way to get there. In a hurry. Full, everything's full. Full everywhere. Alright. It's heavy now. Alright, see if we get a... Yep.
Sector progression milestone reached. Advancing to the colonized stage. Logistics and infrastructure networks established. Core colonial objectives have been achieved. Economic development threshold reached. Independent contractor operations are now authorized. Freelance operations are now permitted under regulatory supervision. Fast travel lane access to Kemik is now available. Satisfactory deviation from typical human output, engineer. This sector has achieved full colonial status.
Hell yeah. Nope. No. Rewards? No. Okay. Let's go look at Kemik real quick. I mean, we can't just unlock Kemik and not go say, hi, Kemik, how you doing? Alright, full stop. Let's save it first, just in case. Back to here first. And then to Kemik. Nope. Now to Kemik. Alright. We are literally in the asteroid belt. There is iceroids everywhere. Look at all that. Look at all that yum yum down there. It's so yummy. Stop tipping. Okay. So many iceroids. Me love. We're gonna have to make a second base on an iceroid. Heck yeah. We're just a little different distance. Only 4,000. Oh, that's a long way. The longest I've ever flown by hand was to Pertam. 770. It took a couple hours. It was horrible. Never do that again. Delivery container. Okay. Not much of a station, is it? Let's find out what we got else. You guys got a decent view in here. Medical must be down here. Or it's follow this arrow, apparently. Yep. Okay. And Gear Forge, yep. Okay. Oh. They're like, you can't go in there. That's a really cool way to do it. Just set them right there on little trusses, and then block them in. That's a really cool way to do that. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that. Little floating table. You guys have nothing either. Okay. Finding new things, checking it out. Not much to the place, though. So, trade terminal. Do you have anything? Because I got money. Like, 200 right now, man. I'm flush. You got Jack. Okay. What do we have, sir? There is the big drill. And it's, of course, chromium and magnesium. 250,000 magnesium and 150,000 chromium. Sucks. I don't care. Interesting. Oh, so it's the... Yeah, right. Battery! There's the battery! And the reactor. Finally, to get the large grip battery. I'm so tired. These big ships I've been taking over... Oh, Demu! Sorry, I didn't see you come in, buddy. I apologize. 6 years to fly Titan, yeah. These big ships I'm taking over, I just keep loading them with freaking the large small grid battery that's 1 meg. So yeah, I finally get that. Okay, what does this one do to get that? I want the drill too, but I really want this. To be able to build my own reactor and have the... Oh, I wonder if that will give me this little reactor too. Like the little bitty one. Maybe the asteroid presumed to be hollow inside. Help them build a mining ship to reach the center and assist with it. Yeah, I want that. Warhead, I don't care. The big hydro thrusters. Okay, so 4 ships. This for Fuzzy. Fuzzy just asked, how do you take possession of a ship? You fly over to it. I would suggest hydromanning because they're insanely hard to catch with a ship. And even though... So relative dampeners works. Shift C, it does work, but you have to be close. Some of them will shoot back at you. It kind of sucks, but just go in, get in the cockpit. Boom, it's yours, sort of. There's a catch. You have a limited time frame. I have not pegged it down. It's as little as less than 3 hours to as much as maybe 10 or 15 hours. Because trash cleanup's going to delete it at some point after you've taken possession of it. You take possession, take it back to your base, blueprint it, shift or control B, make your project... Well, once you blueprint it, it's fine. But you can make your projection, stick it somewhere, and start grinding out all the parts you don't have in progression yet. Or stuff you just don't want to have to make. Like, who wants to make reactor cores and shit like that, right? So, cut out all the ions, all the hydro thrusters, big wheels if you're taken over a vehicle on the planet. Grind down the the big H2O2. That's a big one because it takes a while to learn progression before you get that. I just got to Kemik, and we're going to get a couple things here that I really want. That in particular, that's the first thing we're taking because I want that. And do it as quickly as you can. Now, when it comes to the other stuff like the steel and all that, get as much as you're able to, but don't worry too much because you can always just go mine 100k, 50, 100k iron and make the steel plates. But it's very important to get every single piece of equipment or thruster or whatever that you do not have unlocked with progression ground down completely before the ship disappears. And it will disappear in front of your eyes while you're grinding it. The trash cleanup doesn't give a crap what you're doing. It's just gone. Like, it vanishes into thin air. So, and I have not found a way to get into trash cleanup. I went and checked so normally it's advanced settings. When you load your game, you, instead of hitting continue, you hit load, you go to the file, you then hit advanced settings, and then you can change different things in it. I don't think we have that option yet, or I haven't found it if we do. So that's what you do. Funny enough, I was planning on making a video for today about that to put on my YouTube, but I'm going to be making that tomorrow because I found a ship that I wanted to 32 kilometers that way. Let's at least see what this is. Let's get it on our map. Pardon me. Let's see what this one is. Whoa, don't hit the ship station, I mean. At least that way we'll know what it wants us to do, because I really need this battery. It's driving me crazy doing all these nickel and diming with these little batteries. I've got that big cargo ship that has the 6 large cargo containers, and it has a large ion in the back. That sumbitch uses so much power, it's insane. And so I found Cryon Ring. Cryon, probably because it's cold and there's lots of freaking... Oh, I bet there's different ships here. Is there? I wonder. I don't know why I'm still holding forward. Unknown ship. Unknown signal. So that might be a crash. That's actually that's by an asteroid there too. Well, let's go to our thing first. Let's at least find out what they want us to do. I would hope that Keen has done it so different sectors have different encounter types. I think that's would be a really good way to do it, kind of break things up. You know, if you, oh, I'm looking for a certain NPC ship I've been looking for forever. Oh, you got to go to so-and-so sector. Oh, yeah, that's cool. On the other side, it looks like. Got a landing pad for me in the back. Well, back of the bus light. Oh, I had my lights on. It's just dark. Man. That planet... So is that the Mars-like or Pertom-like kind of? Ooh, it's bright. I got plenty of power. Let's leave lights on. Ground down all the iron thrusters on the ship from the verter sector but I can't build it. So, like I said, you have to blueprint it. So blueprint is, okay, so this one right here. I don't know if it'll let me do it because I'm on a grid, but let's find out. Control B. So create blueprint, left mouse. It's my hydro miner. You know what? I don't have a copy of it. Let's blueprint it. We'll hit save. So when it comes up, so these are the ships that I have taken so far in this Nova 35 cargo ship. That's the one I kind of was going to use as a sort of mothership, but I found this one later. The little bullfrog grinder, it sucks, by the way, but you know what? Whatever. Then I found the prospector, and I even found the shooty boy version of it. And then I found this this morning, and I ground the whole damn thing down, stem to stern, and did it. And then the renegade dropship. So after you've done this, you have two options. You can either drag it to your bar. So like if I want to make this, I drag it to my bar. Or you can, well, I can't build right now because it's going to let me right here. Kinda. You come over, you paste it, you find a spot to put it. Normally it will create a leg, but I feel like it has a lot of problems doing it with asteroids. So I'll put it next to something like a piece of my base or something like that, close enough that it attaches itself, or I'll put a landing gear on it and set it to auto lock, and I'll build the piece closest to that, and then I just nudge it with my character and it locks it, and then it doesn't go anywhere. So like if I do this, I click that, right? So now I could go and tear down the donor ship to immediately build this, even if I didn't have all these things unlocked. Let's say I didn't have these drills unlocked. Obviously I do, but let's say I didn't. Because I blueprinted it, I can grind it down, and I can come over here and do that. Now let's say I don't like where I put it. You hit Control X, and it clears it. So that's what you have to do. You have to blueprint it. You have to paste it wherever by your base. Grind down the parts that you do not have the ability to make yet first before it deletes itself, and then you can just throw them in a box. You don't have to build the projection right away, but you will have to grind down those things before they delete themselves. Alright, so over there somewhere, are they just wanting us to finish this guy? Yeah, they're wanting us to finish this guy. Okay, what else? We got a whole ass assembler and a smelter. Okay. Hell, I might have enough stuff on me just to build this thing. I mean, I'll take some ice. Sure. I will happily refill myself with your gravity generator. Gear forward. Boy, this place is all set up. Oh yeah, look at all that. I don't really want any more rockets, but I keep getting them. You get all kinds of stuff. What else do we got? The poo room that is full of stuff. Of course they hide all their stuff in the poo room. I mean, that's what I do. Hide all my good stuff in the poo room. Alright. Isn't there something over here? There is something over here. And what do we got here? Nickel, iron, silicon. And what is that? An unknown signal. I don't really care about the iron right now. Or that. I definitely care about ice. I chew through enough of it. Oh, I missed. There's more. Look at you. Now that's a view. Okay. Alright, so we gotta, I guess, just finish the Really? We're all they want is just to finish one little miner? Surely there's more to it than that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steel plate, wire compressor. Compressor, wire. Let's get those out of there. I don't need them. I don't need all these either. Let's drop that to 5 on my person. Let's drop that to 10. I don't even need that many. Okay, so we need... Yep, wrong spot. Metal plates.
Inventory full.
Let's see how far we can get with this. Okay, well that was awesome. Objective 1. Aha, it's gonna say, do something else. Wait, but I didn't finish it. It's telling me for each little thing that I completed, that's what it is. Glass and electronic parts. Okay. Let's take like 30. And all those. Where's that? Unknown signal. It'll probably have me mine stuff, I'll bet. Yeah, that's what it is, what they're gonna do. Excavate into and reach the anomaly. Oh. Shucky shucky. What do we got going on here? We got some like alien shit going on. Okay, ice. We do a little bit there. A little bit there. Okay, so excavate into the asteroid and reach the anomaly. That's probably what's supposed to happen. Okay. Alright, I gotta set this up. I mean, not really. Who cares? Let's go. Okay, so... $200 that way. Does this have any lights? Yeah, it does. Or those are my lights. One of the two. I don't know. Okay, which way's closer? Screw it. It was close enough. Alright, let's see what we can do. Tiny little hole. You need to investigate this more closely. Unfortunately, one of our scientists crashed our science ship. Please locate it, fix it, and then bring it to the anomaly. What's the anomaly? It's down here. Huh. I'm not exactly sure where I came in. And I can't see shit. That's definitely not how I came in. That's where I came in. Because it's a hole that looks like me. Little. I wonder if that sign ship is going to be the same size as me. Maybe I should make a bigger hole. Just in case. There's a nice big hole. There we go. Alright, let's go back here. Cute little ship. Let's do... Just in case we gotta use it again, I don't want the batteries running out. Alright. Oh yeah, definitely want to turn the ore detector off. There we go. Nope. I'm guessing it's this. Well, that's fun. Fix the cockpit, they say. It'll be a easy breezy. Glass, steel plate, and electronic parts. Glass, steel plate, and electronic parts. That's a little truck. Oh, are we gonna get lucky? No. Would have been cool if we did. Where does this go? Interesting. Alright, one more time. Glass, steel plate, and electronic parts. Yeah, no worries. Just in case. Alright, let's see if that's good enough. Okay, I lost my bearings apparently. Yep, I sure did. Here we are. Nope. Damn it. I lost my bearings. Okay, so we came from there. It was up here in a hole. There we are. We found it. Iron node. Hole in the node. Someone who doesn't know how to drive. Okay. Move the sign chutes back to the anomaly. Keep the cockpit intact. Don't break it. You found it, but don't break it. I would love to back up, but it's probably telling me to go forward. Since it's giving me the option. I don't know. Let's see if I can turn around. I do not enjoy first-person view in Space Engineers. But we'll do it, because it's a little tight quarters. Now, can I find the hole I made is the question. That would be the hole I made. Return to the contract terminal to claim your rewards. Let's move this little truck back to the base, park it at the base. Probably blueprint this little guy just so I have another interesting vehicle. I don't know what the hell I would use it for, but it's kind of neat. Just leave it on the dock. Okay. Not that. This. Alright, so where is the station from here? I don't know, but I want to check out this before we go back. See if it is true, if there's any difference in the POIs by sector. This one looks to be on an asteroid. It's at least worth giving a little shout. Save it just in case. Not being shot at either means it's on the other side or it's not hostile. That scared the crap out of me. That's interesting. Just a container sitting in the cliff. What the hell? A shower in it? What the hell? Yeah, that's interesting. Curious. I mean, it looks like it's in iron, but I just turned on my ore detector and nothing. So I don't know. Interesting. I mean, it definitely was different than what I've seen. Alright, this one's close too. Let's look at this. And then we'll head back. And get shot at. Either got lucky or there's no active turret. This is the same one that I've dealt with before, but let's see if it's got any goodies. A little heavy, but you know, we'll make it work. Don't really need any more heavy plates. Take the motors. Gyro. What you got left? Okay, I don't want any more stacked. Battery. Oh yeah, gold thread. Yes, please. All right. Container. 222. Oh, I didn't realize I had a stack. Apparently I had a stack. Let's see, yes. Alright. Try to empty some of this. Since we do have rewards coming our way, I don't know what, but we'll get something. Full. That's probably good enough. Alright. We need to go to the station. Get us a battery. That'll be so nice. I can finally upgrade my big boy ships to have the proper size. Oh, bro, this will be my whole next stream will be Kemik. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff here. Iceroids, there's titanium, platinum, chromium, all kinds of stuff. In fact, one of the missions I've got to do next is magnesium and chromium. It's a lot of stuff. Why am I going so slow? Go. Go, go, go. There's so many signals. I can't stop them at all. Be on this all night long. I need to bring my, well, I will be bringing the new mothership over with this. Set up a probably iceroid base. Probably. Just right outside this bubble, like maybe that one right there. And have a base of operations over here as well. Yeah, I mean that roid looks great right there. It's like 4K from the base, 5K from the base. Hell yeah. Big ass ice droid. All the ice. upside down? Think so. Wait, maybe not. Yeah, yeah? Yeah, I'm upside down. Oh, come on. I just forget that I have very little down. Okay. One big boy battery and one small reactor, please. And thank you. Hell yeah. I mean, I'll happily take 1,000 iron if you're gonna give me 1,000 iron. Hell yeah. Yep. Large drill. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Care. But not quite yet. Successful colonizers coming a large amount of hide. Nope. Nope. I don't even have the big tanks yet. Wait, did I unlock that? Yeah, see, that's a shitty one. Did I unlock that? I might have unlocked it. What's this? Holy reactor. And this is the big boy battery. So there's your lead bar. Still only one, though. But yes, 4 megawatt power. Very, very nice. What do we got? Oh, I didn't realize we unlocked the big container. Nice. And then... Okay, so we haven't unlocked... There we go. So we got the base one. We've got the larger one for, quote, small grid. The large small grid one. That's really cheap to build, to be honest. Awesome. So we got some good shit there. What did we get here? We skipped one. It's like, we don't need that guy. What? How did we skip one? Are we supposed to have like a 5-meter one or something, or a... That's the mainframe there, and the late gyro needs a laser. Okay, 8 of them. Ouch. Awesome. We got some good stuff. All right, I think that is going to finalize this episode. About 3 hours 42 minutes in. I will be back at this probably just again tomorrow. I've been enjoying being back to SE and Space Engineers, and I'll probably be running this a good long while. Figure. So we've got still Obliviara. Isn't there a... Oh shit, they're all named now. Water. Isn't a 4th or 5th one open now? Well, in any case, we'll be doing that. We're going to work on Kemik tomorrow and see all the good stuff we can see here. Excuse me. Set up an iceroid base, do all that good stuff, and bring over the mothership. I still need to do some work on it. Now that I can do batteries, we can do some work on it, which would be great. So I thanks for everybody stopping by. Thanks for the follow, Fuzzy Bear. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.